Hi all. In this video, I'm going to tell you regarding the OCI. In the last video, I have discussed about the short-term visa, which could be in the context of entry visa, tourist visa, or e-visa. But OCI is a long-term visa, which is valid along with your passport of another country, not of India. So when you have the citizenship of another country, but your homeland is your native land is India, then you can apply for the OCI. For detailed information, you can send email on this email ID, and you can call on this on these phone numbers when you have any query for the quick response. And this is the website for the detailed information regarding any type of visa. Okay, you have to take first of all this reconciliation certificate before going to apply for the OCI. You can apply both of them at the same time, because these both are handled at the one place. Okay, for more information you can click or send an email on this. Before starting regarding the OCI, I would like you to kindly subscribe my channel so that you can get the notification whenever a new video is uploaded. Okay, let's start with the OCI. This is the detailed information which I got when I applied for the OCI from the customer care. Okay, here are the two cases: when you are an adult or a minor. In case of adult, you should be having the Indian nationality, and in case of minor, then thumb impression is required. Okay, here is the detailed information regarding what should be the size of the photo and what are the documents are going to be uploaded while filling the application online. Or you have to take all these documents along with when you are going to apply for the OCI. Okay, here is the complete URL. Basically, this is the site map path. You have to go to get the OCI application form. Okay, your clean passport of current foreign passport, and your recent passport photograph, and this is the size, and your documents from the your local authorities. This is the certificate when you get the citizenship of another country. This is the one certificate they give you, and you have to show them to your Indian embassy also. And here again, as I have mentioned earlier, for this reconciliation certificate is required, so they can handle if you have applied for this before filling this form. Your previous passport, and in case of you are married and your marriage is longer than 2 years, your wife's passport could be beneficial in this regard. So here is also passport copy of your spouse passport is attached, and this is the fee. And further, here is the detailed information how to surrender your Indian citizenship. And it is better to get this certificate as soon as possible. As soon as you get the citizenship of another country, it is better to apply for this. Otherwise, normally the fees is this, and it would increase as per the year increases. Okay, this is the complete list of the document which is required. Now I am going to start with the uh, uh, form, OCI form. have to go to consular services, application form, and then OCI application. Click here to proceed, and this is the picture of your OCI document which you have to take along with you for an passport. Proceed for the new, and it means you have read all the terms and conditions. You will get this checkbox to check. Here is a captcha you have to enter. Fresh application. This is the form. Just getting the speed, let it uh, download properly. As the processing is complete, then I would start with the information how to fill this form. Here you have to select your place of submission, the country. Here I'm going to, what is this? Strange. Okay, this is German India mission. Here I'm going to select this, a name. If you are going to apply on behalf of your spouse, then you can means give you her information. Otherwise, you can justify it if your marriage is not longer than 2 years. Happened. If you have ever changed the name, you can select this checkbox. Here you have to select the gender, your date of birth, invisible mark, mark on left hand, your marital status. Here you have to fill the information like passport number. I'm just going to add something else. You have to fill your accurate information so that your application is not rejected. Your date of issue of the passport, expiry, place of issue, their father's name, father's nationality, profession, investment, nationality, universal profession. Somehow this is very simple form. Are you applying OCI on the basis of Indian spouse or spouse OCI? If you are going to apply based on this and your marriage is since more than 2 years, then you can click this option. Otherwise, it would give you error. So I'm just going to press no. Okay. Here is the name of the spouse. Spouse nationality, spouse profession, date of birth of your spouse, marriage date. This is normal. If you have clicked on the yes, then it should be more than 2 years. Only then will be better. Means acceptable. Otherwise, it will give you error. Relation root Indian. So then continue. Occupation detail, business, address of the employer. You have to specify the address and here the contact information. Then you have to type your address, your current address. Here is the micro number, mobile number, telephone number. Next, the form is quite simple. If you have little bit information on how to fill online form, then it's not tough to bring out. There should not be any problem in this. Here is the detail. If you want to change, then you have to click on the modify, otherwise you will submit. Okay. Before going further, you should have your signature ready and your photo ready, and so that you can upload them, and you can just write, put your signature on the plain paper and take the photo of that, and as per the size requirement you can upload, and afterwards you can take the printout of the form and take along with your take along with to the required embassy. Okay, this is your reference number which is required. This is your file number and this is your temporary application number. if you want to make the changes. Okay, before submitting, I'm just going to add this, and here as it is written here, you have to should not be larger than 500 kb. Okay, this is the main size they have defined. It should not be more than that. If you're not ready, then you can just exit the application, and afterwards you can click on the partially filled. Then you have to enter this ID, temporary ID. You can again fill the things which you think are not correct. Okay, I'm just clicking over here just to show means where you have to upload the image. Here you have to upload, and you will get the preview here and your signature preview here. Then you can upload and print the form. Okay, this was all about the OCI. Hope so you like this video, and again I would request you to subscribe my channel so that you can get the notification or get the further information as I upload. Okay, for the notification, please click on the bell icon. Okay.